Hi, a very good evening to all of you. So this is to wish all the student best of luck for their exam tomorrow, okay, which is there at IIT Kanpur main campus in Kanpur itself. Okay. By now, I guess almost all the students would have reached the destination. Okay. And some of you might have also checked out the place where exactly you have to reach tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, to be in particular, so that it's easier for you to navigate tomorrow and there is no last moment issues that you face. Okay. Apart from that, there are certain students there who have certain queries related to the tomorrow's exam. Okay. So I'll try to answer those queries as well. And with that, I'll wish all the student best of luck once again. Okay. And to begin with, the very first query is the common one. The common one is related to the usage of calculators. Okay. So are calculators allowed inside the examination hall or not? Okay. So if you look at the entire details that IIT Kanpur have shared along with the homepage over here. Okay. Apart from that, their FAQs section as well. So they haven't anywhere mentioned anything about the usage of calculator in particular, whether they are allowed, whether they're not allowed, scientific or normal, nothing of that sort is mentioned over here. Correct. So ideally, what you can do is you can carry it. Okay. And if there is any restriction, of course, you can keep it in the bag outside and just move on. One of the point that why they might not allow it is that because even the level of calculation, okay, is might not be that demanding as well. So maybe that is the one of the other reasons apart from not having any instrument to help you out. So anyhow, the calculation won't be that heavy that you might require a calculator. But apart from that, it is not exactly mentioned anywhere whether you can carry it or not. So just to be on a safer side and just to take a shot, you can carry it. And if they don't allow, just keep it outside. Okay. So one was related to your usage of calculator, right? The other question or the query was related to the whether the exam is computer based or whether it is a written pen and paper based. Okay, so even if you look at their the page, correct? So over here you would find that the students are invited to appear for a written examination. Okay, meaning it would most likely be an OMR sheet thing. Okay, pen paper usage, that would be the overall scenario, correct? So it most likely won't be your computer-based thing. Okay. Baki is saal, you never know. You have seen ISI changing the pattern at the last moment. So different things can happen. So we won't go by the last year scenario. Okay. Then, of course, I hope by now you have many of the students or all of you would have already gone through the paper structure, marking and everything. So there is nothing that you need to kind of do at this stage. Okay. Just focus on what you have learned till now, kind of do a quick revision if you wish to, nothing apart from that overall. Okay. Now, lastly, in terms of the other information, which is very critical in terms of documentation, which you need to carry. Okay, especially when you talk about exams, it's ideally the admit card. Okay, so like I told you in the last session as well, your call letter is your admit card. Okay, you only need to show that the call letter, the mail you would have received, correct? So that will allow you to get the entry into the campus and appear in the examination hall with that call letter. Okay. Now, apart from that, it is a request and a suggestion to carry 2 copies of every document if possible, right? Especially in case of call letter as well, just carry 2 copies of those because you never know. There can be issue ki paper शायद फट जाए कहीं से या it's not available. You might just misplace it as well. ठीक है. Safer side के लिए just have 2 copies of your admit card, physical copy. ठीक है. बाकी आपके mail में तो it will be available, no doubt about that. ठीक है. Apart from that, have the identification proof. Okay. Ideally, it is always suggested that your PAN card is not your identification card. ठीक है, official ID card. Okay. So you can keep Aadhaar card or voter card with yourself as a ID proof. ठीक है. So these are the only two major documents they have asked. Apart from that, if you are carrying your mark sheets and all, most likely they are not asking for that at this stage. It is not required. Okay, at this stage, it's required is what? Your call letter and your ID proof, nothing separate apart from that. Cool. So these were the few couple of queries that student had. I know at this stage, all of you are kind of worried for tomorrow's exam. Okay, what I want you, all of you, to be very positive, correct? And maybe tomorrow morning, just have, if you wish to, I usually don't suggest कि जिस दिन exam हो, उस दिन you revise or do any sort of addition to your preparation. That's not something I can suggest. Whatever you want to do revise, brush up, anything. Just do it today. No need to touch anything tomorrow. Take a feel free, confident, positive throughout the entire stage. ठीक है. And moreover, the paper structure, everything, वो सब आप already कर चुके हो. Past years you have already solved, and of course the 5 mock test papers also you have solved. So you are pretty much in the zone of the paper. ठीक है. Important thing कि practically speaking, this is one of the fairly easiest entry to a IIT. ठीक है, to any of the IITs, in fact. The level of the paper, when you compare to the actual papers, like of course the JAM जो आप देकर आए हो, then you have reached at this stage. ठीक है, अगर आप उससे compare करोगे या even जो Sunday का आपका paper है of IIT Delhi, compared to that, the paper is fairly easy. It's a very, you can call it as a kind of elementary stage of what you have already done. ठीक है, पैनिक करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. फेयरली इजी पेपर. यू हैव टू फील कि मैंने इससे टफ पेपर अभी तक दे चुका हूं या दे चुकी हूं. यू हैव अटेम्प्टेड मल्टीपल एंट्रेंसेस बाय नाउ. आई गेस एटलीस्ट ऑन एन एवरेज आप 4 एंट्रेंसेस दे चुके हो एट दिस स्टेज. So you are a professional now in terms of giving the entrances. So there can't be any hesitation. There can't be any issues in terms of when you're sitting for the paper. Okay, so you have to keep your calm, cool, feel ki I know everything, correct? Because you have given multiple entrances. So this paper is fairly easy, and one of the best chances, one of the best shots you have to get an entry into IIT. Okay. So with this, I'll just wrap up this session. Once again, wish you best of luck. Came only to wish you best of luck, and meanwhile thought of kind of giving few answers to common questions that you guys have, right? So with this, I wish all the best to each one of you. Do your best, and then of course post that you have to shift your gears for the 3 exams on Sunday, namely Jamia, IFT, and of course IIT Delhi. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Take care.